Hey guys, Foodie Sin, doing it up for St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is
Scarlet.
here to help. Today we're gonna make kale chips.
Oh.
You can do that. I'm gonna do this. You can do that with Brussels sprouts. Also, I know you gotta get a beard on you. Oh well. You can do it with Brussels sprouts also, but we'll show you how easy it is. All you need are your fingers, some kind of oil. We like olive oil or coconut oil. We use nuts because that gives it a nice protein kick. So we have just slightly blended some cashews. You don't even need to blend them really. You can, it's kind of fun in the bag. You could use the bowl to kind of smash them, just to get them into smaller pieces. When you do them through a spice grinder like this, they're really powdery, and that kind of coats the kale leaves, which makes them really yummy. Some people in this house like to put nutritional yeast on it, and that's good. You don't even really need salt because fresh kale, kind of like fresh celery, it's pretty salty, but do what you like. Sometimes we also add a little bit of cayenne or a little red pepper flakes, which is really good. So right here we have fresh kale, just washed, and it's super fun. I kind of start by pushing the leaf away from the stem. I pinch it, and you just run your finger down it, and it pulls it off the stalk. Anybody can do that. Then you save this in a Ziploc bag in your freezer, and you have the start of food for making homemade stock, which probably will be our next video. So we're just making pieces right now, and then what somebody else can do is go through and kind of make similar sized pieces just by ripping it. Similar sized pieces will help because you want it to cook all about the same time. And we're gonna do all of this at 325 degrees. And it doesn't take very long. Our oven is heating up right now. So my job is to do the nice part. All right, so we're gonna stick the stuff that's done in the bowl. Perfect. See? It's super fun. Okay, so our oven is ready and I have a batch that's ready to go in. I'm gonna stick that in. Scarlett's gonna tell you something that she knows about kale.
Well, it's green for St. Patrick's Day, and yummy.
Are there different kinds of kale?
Well, there's such thing as purple and curly kale.
It's true. This type is actually called dinosaur kale.
Oh.
So that's cool. It has a more scientific name, but really, I like dinosaur kale.
I like
Great
purple
job.
kale.
You like the purple kale?
Yeah.
It's curly.
Yeah.
And then there's also curly green kale. You know, farmers markets are still going. Oh, I gave you the beard. Ha ha! What does a leprechaun say? Hee hee hee, I stole your gold?
Yeah.
I stole your kale chips?
Oh, rainbow.
Where? Oh, over the rainbow.
That's what
Is that his favorite song? What's the leprechaun's favorite song?
And then you can dress it with olive oil in the bowl.
How much do we use?
Not even like a capful.
Not even like a capful. A small, hang on, let's wait till we get all of it in there, okay? A small drizzle, because here's the thing. They won't crisp up if they're super wet. So you want the kale chips to be dry when you're pulling them off and sizing them. And you want them about the same size. It's fine. It's loose. It's easy. It's fun.
Okay.
Okay, so watch how much she drizzles. It's probably, for people who really like measurements, it's probably a tablespoon. It's really not that much. And I'm just mixing, if you start with the leaves dry, then this is the only moisture they have on them. And this is also a great way to adhere you want to put the cashews on? Let's just load it up.
Oh. And spices.
Yeah, just load it on there, baby.
All of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is, This is like a, oh, but that's cayenne. So let's put it in the cap and sprinkle a little bit. This is like a healthy version of Doritos, really. I mean, it's super, look at this. It's super coated, yummy goodness in a chip. And really, I haven't met anyone who wouldn't eat my kale chips. So,
Everybody loves it.
if kale's not your favorite, try it this way. I bet you'll like it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. These are going to be spicy.
Spicy?
Yeah. You want to put some of that your nutritional yeast in this batch? We don't need some. We don't need. Yeah. Do you want? Yeah. I like pepper flakes because then kids can see it and decide if they want to avoid it or not.
And then you get it out yourself.
Here you go. Put some nutritional yeast in there. So if you haven't had nutritional yeast before, Stella, tell us what this tastes like. Tell us what it tastes like.
It tastes like flaky cheese. You haven't even put it in
Stella says it tastes like flaky cheese. It's definitely different than shredded cheese, but it does give you a cheese-like flavor, which a lot of people like. So I have
cookie sheet with wax paper.
not a cookie sheet with
Wax.
parchment paper. Definitely don't put wax paper in the oven. This is parchment paper. And if you don't have it, that's okay. They may not crisp up
They taste good.
all the way, but yeah, they do taste good raw. And the key here is to spread them out. You want them to dry out in the few minutes that they're in the oven. So generally 1 head of kale will give you 2 big cookie sheets full. So we're just going to just kind of spread them out a little bit so they're not overly touching. They'll shrink pretty quickly, but you don't want them just to be layered on here, okay? What'd you say? Samuels. I love you, kid. I have a friend. His name is Christian. He's amazing. And I have another friend on here, and I can't tell who it is, but hi, guys. Okay. Samuels, you would be an amazing uncle. And I'm sure you are godfather, uncle, cousin to lots of kids who are very lucky. Okay, we're going to put these in the oven at 325. I'm going to check them at 6 minutes and then at 1 minute intervals after that. You'll know they're done. Let me see what time. We got 1 minute on the ones in the oven. You'll know they're done when you take one and it has an actual crisp to it. You know, like a chip in your mouth. It kind of disintegrates almost in your mouth. They're so good. Let me check the ones in the oven. Hey, cashew robber.
So let's check the ones in the oven.
Are you showing? Nope, they taste like wilted greens right now. So they're not done. Okay. So we're going to sign off and say thank you. And we'll pull this when they're done and do a little short video of the crunch. Hey, Stephanie, where are you? All right, guys. Thanks for joining.